House Speaker John Boehner this morning vows to continue fighting to repeal President Obama's health care law. That promise comes despite Thursday's Supreme Court ruling. In a 6-3 decision, justices upheld a provision giving middle and low-income Americans financial aid to buy insurance, even in states with no health exchange. Jan Crawford is outside the court where Chief Justice John Roberts sided with the Obama administration. Jan, good morning.
Well, good morning. So, the Chief Justice basically blamed Congress for bad writing and said the court understood that's not what Congress meant. And if the opponents got their way, this whole law was going to fall apart. That led to a blistering dissent by Justice Scalia, who called the court's reasoning absurd, interpretive jiggery-pokery, and pure applesauce, accusing the court basically of rewriting this law once again to try to save it. And he had a final shot saying, we should start calling this law SCOTUS care. I mean, it was a real intellectual slugfest between Roberts and Scalia, and I think that's something that very few people would have expected when Roberts joined this court 10 years ago. He really saw himself, I think, most closely aligned ideologically with Justice Scalia.
It is fascinating, Jan. There's another big case out there, too, of course, same-sex marriage. Do you think there will be a split again between the conservatives, the Chief Justice, and Justice Scalia?
Nora, maybe. I mean, it's hard to say. At argument, Roberts was asking really interesting questions that suggested he might be looking for some kind of compromise, and Scalia has always been very firmly in support of letting states decide this issue. But listen, their votes are not going to matter in this case. This case will turn on Justice Anthony Kennedy. He's the conservative who's always joined with liberals to uphold gay rights, and I think most people would be stunned if he didn't go this way again on this case. But we'll get the decision anytime now.
All right. Thank you, Jan. We'll check in with you a little bit later on.